Hello, hello. I am popping on here this afternoon to remind you if you have not registered for the Prophet's Cave, get in there and register. You can scroll down on my page, on my Facebook page, and click on the picture that says Prophet's Cave, March 19th, and it will take you straight to Eventbrite. Let me go click over here. So I am live. This is not pre-recorded, but you might not catch me in time because it's like 2:09 Central Time on a Friday, and I'm typically never on at this time of day. But I am popping on here live right quick to tell you guys, don't forget to register for the Prophet's Cave. It's free. We don't charge to do it. And it's been just absolutely fantastic. So, hey, Tricia, it's good to see you, hon. I'm probably going to be off of here before anybody gets on because this is live. Hey, Pastor K, bless you. Bless you. Thank you so much for being on all 3 days of the 5:30 a.m. prayer. It was like awesome. I just so enjoyed it with all of you all. You guys are some prayer warriors. Everybody got on there at the end. It was like just great, great, great. And I'm just looking for all of the testimonies, for the month of March. It's going to be fantastic. And we'll be back on again April 1st, 2nd, and the 3rd. But I just want to get on here today to remind everybody March 19th is the Prophet's Cave. And you need to register in order to get the Zoom link. You don't get the Zoom link right after you register. A lot of people are like, I registered and I didn't get the Zoom link. The Zoom link goes out March 17th. So it's always sent out 48 hours before the actual session. And it's at 10 a.m. Central Time on a Saturday. It's always on a Saturday. And we usually announce it, like when we get done with this one on March 19th, we'll be announcing the April Prophet's Cave probably like a week later. So people can start putting it on their calendars. Yes, Pastor K. So just want to tell you guys to make sure you register. It's going to be dynamic as usual. We're going to do 40 minutes of teaching, 45 minutes of teaching, and then go into prophecy. And just however the Lord leads, call out and prophesy. And there's no one that has received a prophetic word that was like upset. I mean, it has just been absolutely groundbreaking. What we've been doing is just really it's I don't want to say that it's different that nobody's doing it, but I can tell you for sure nobody's doing it in the region that I'm doing it from. It's not being done. So this is different. This is not like prophetic class. This is not like and even though it falls under the umbrella of the school of the prophets, this is really equipping and really giving information and really making a difference. I was listening, which I don't follow. Now, this is something I didn't even intend to say, but I don't follow a lot of people online. Like a lot of people ask me, if you heard of this prophet, this apostle, or this person, I'm like, no, I really don't do that. I don't really care to hear a lot of different voices. I don't follow a lot of different people. But something popped up the yesterday on YouTube, and I happened to go on and listen to this apostle who was giving a word of correction to another prophet. And I'm not even going to say the names because it's not even important. But what caught my attention was when he said, it was probably about 25 minutes long, and he said, you call yourself, and I'm not in the number of people that get on and call people out and do smackdowns. I just don't do that stuff. But this is something I'm saying because it was just interesting to hear this bit of information because it's something that I believe to be really true. And he was saying how this person has got thousands and thousands and thousands of people following them, and they said that they've been called to be a prophet, and they've literally been saved, not even in the office of a prophet, but literally been saved 4 years. And he was saying when God calls prophets, it takes a minimum of 10 years to even be groomed enough to even say that you can walk in that office. And I'm like, man, I can tell you some stories, and I've been walking with prophets and learning and in school and stuff for over 20. And he was saying, 10 years minimum. And then he made a comment about And then you're having all these people, you know, fast with you, you know, and these people don't even know the type of warfare that they're being called into, you know. And he said, and you called the fast, and you didn't even do the fast. And I'm like, wow. And he said, you know, that's like calling troops into battle and leaving them alone on the battlefield. I said, no, like I said, I don't follow people, but that caught my attention. So it's like really serious. And it made me think when we did this 3-day fast, March 1, 2, and 3, you know, and he said, did God tell you to do it? You know, when you're having people fast with you, did God tell you to do it? Or are you just doing this because it's part of a marketing gimmick to get followers? And I'm like, Lord, wow. But I remember telling the group of you all, if you guys get on here and see the replay, and hi to all my replay viewers, when we were talking on the second day of the fast, I said, well, when I heard God say do a fast for the first 3 days of the month, I said, okay, we're going to fast till 3 o'clock. You know, I'm going to do the Kojic fast. We're going to fast till 3 o'clock, and we're going to do liquids only. Immediately, the Lord said, no, 6 o'clock. And I said Kojic fast, y'all, because I used to be Church of God in Christ for 10 years, and that's how we fasted. And he said, no, 6. I'm like, 6? All right, God. Dang. It wasn't my desire to go till 6. But so when he said, did God tell you to do it? I'm like, thank the Lord. Yeah, I heard, you know, I did hear. And then during the prayer, you know, we all heard the Lord give a directive to us during the prayer. So when he made those comments, and I said, man, he said, it's serious. You know, when you have people agree with you to do stuff, it is serious. He said, you can't just be getting on here to get followers and get likes and get people to be giving you offerings and stuff. He said, this is serious. He said, when you're going in and fasting and praying, you're in warfare. You know, it is warfare. And I'm like, yeah, because the last 2 times I've had to fight physically in my body. And, you know, I did. And this time it was no different. You know, I had to, and there's been times when, you know, this might be a little graphic, but I'm going to say it because I want you guys to understand the seriousness of this. I did a teaching about the occult, and I was doing some, you know, revelatory teaching about how you can't do chakras and smudging, which is sage and crystals and acupuncture and all this stuff. And when I got through teaching, the next morning I woke up and went to the bathroom, and the toilet was full of blood. Now you can't just be doing stuff for sport, okay? And I had to get in there and warfare over my body and shut that attack down. So it's serious, y'all. You said the fast was powerful. It was God and much needed. Thank you for obedience. Thank you, Yvette. Hey, you know what, Yvette? I know you got you're the one that I gave the prophetic word to. I'm not going to say it because it's a public platform, that I gave it to you in the prayer call. And then I sent you the recording last night. And you said that you have been trying to contact me to tell me what that prophecy was about. Because I'm like, whoever this is, I really want to know what this prophecy is about, because this is really something. So send me an email, you know, or either like a recording, and tell me, you know, why was I hearing that, you know, about that stuff, you know? So yeah, send me an email back, because I sent you the email last night. Hey, Tony, you said, yes, it is a heavyweight. Yes, it definitely is. So when I heard him say that, I'm like, man, yeah, it's serious. You know, it's very serious. And when he said you ain't even been, you know, doing anything with prophecy for you, he said it takes a minimum of 10 years for you to even get into the place where you can feel halfway groomed. And I thought about it. I said, it's been, since I got ordained, it's been 22 years. And I said, I didn't know nothing about what I was doing when I got ordained. I didn't know jack about what I was doing. And I said, 22 years, and I am just now really feeling like I'm starting to walk in the office. And I'm not just saying that. I'm telling y'all the truth. At the level and the weight that I'm at now, and I'm nowhere near where God is going to take me. And I'm constantly learning. We're constantly learning because we really don't know nothing. You know, like Jeremiah 33:3 says, call on me and I'll answer you, and I'll show you great and mighty things which you know not of. We don't know jack. If he don't tell us, we don't know. So I'm like constantly learning, constantly wanting to know. And when we're together, we are all learning together. And it's a blessing. So I just wanted to remind you all once again, register for the Prophet's Cave. March 19th is the date, 10 a.m. Central is the time. Saturday is the day of the week. And I am looking forward to seeing all you guys. You click on my picture, it'll take you to Eventbrite, the Prophet's Cave picture on the Facebook page or on my ministry page. I asked you guys too to sign up, like my ministry page, J.A. Journey Ministries, and also my YouTube page. Subscribe to my YouTube page. It's under my name, June Hollingsworth. HOLLINGSWORTH. Yep, that's me on my YouTube page. Hey, Apostle Daryl, I sent you an email. Yes, I am walking in my purpose. Yes, walking your purpose is a journey. I sent you the email about your dream. That dream is about church. It's about ministry and church. I love you too, Tony. It's about ministry and church, man of God. So I sent you an email. Answer me, and then I'll go ahead and send you an interpretation. I apologize. I know it's been forever. It's been days and days and days. And I explained in the email why I was so late getting back to you, because typically I used to get back not right away, but quicker than what I did this time. I do apologize. So read the email and shoot me back an answer, okay? All right. Love you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day and a great weekend. And register if you have